Hello everyone, my name is Dipanshu and today I have come up with a new video which is the malware analysis on document-based malwares which are like the office files analysis. A few weeks back I have already published a very nice video, in a detailed video basically on Emotet, but this video will give you a more insights like how these malwares are embedded as macro inside the Word files just to keep the community alive, or not breaching any community guidelines and policies. I have kept this malware not as obfuscated or encrypted, but in my malwares playlist, you will see the files which are running are completely bypassed from any type of EDR basically in the. So just to keep just to keep as like in the boundary, I have not encrypted the particular malware, but I have kept it very simple and because this video is primarily focusing on the analysis of the document based or office based malware files, so that everybody gets an idea like how these malwares are being analyzed like a pro threat hunter. This video will give you end to end analysis of the office based files. Okay, so before jumping into the practical analysis of office files, uh, I was getting a lot of messages on LinkedIn, like that start writing blog, in a very detailed manner, of each and every video which you have published. Your videos are very nice, but sometimes we feel like that somewhere or some part, some detailed analysis missing, or some commands are not properly explained. But I generally don't feel like that. But this is the feedback that I'm getting. Usually, I'm getting a very positive feedback about my videos. That my videos are very nice, lengthy, detailed analysis, in-depth analysis, and very simple to learn and understand. Like completely focusing on what we want. Okay. So, so I started writing the blogs, and by the time this video will be live, I will be keep writing the blogs on certain things. So these are certain topics which I have written, like Docker forensics, Kubernetes forensics, document-based malware analysis, designing powerful incident response and threat hunting playbook, OSINT lab, CTI platform, misconfigured AI, or memory forensics. So I will be keep on adding a lot of blog posts on my this. I just recently started it like 2 3 days back only, but by the time this video will be live, there will be some more days added into it. And I will also be uploading a full, malware analysis and threat hunting course on Udemy, which will give proper insights, end-to-end analysis. It will be a very, very long video tutorials, almost like 11 to 15 hours of videos, which will give you like hands-on practice for each and every malwares, with real world malware analysis like P32. I will also add some more malwares like Darkgate or something in those real world videos. Okay, real world analysis in those videos. So uh, so just go and start reading my blogs. These blogs are very detailed and very nicely written, and thanks to ChatGPT as well to giving such nice icons. I started getting I just asked ChatGPT, give me some good icons based on some things like this, and it has given me very nice icons. So I've used these icons in my GitHub as now, and in my blogs as well, but all these writings and everything is completely written by me. Okay, so without wasting any more time, let's start with building the malware. So the malware will be written in Visual Basic with very very simple, very very nice, very very straightforward. What it is doing is it is auto opening the call. It is auto opening the file or the macro at the backend. It will open the document. Then I'm calling a subroutine function named as run reversion, and run reversal will defining an FSO as an object, folder path as a string, then netcat command cmd and shell as an object. Okay, then I'm defining the folder path that take the parent path where this particular folder is. If netcat is not present, you can download it, but I have kept the netcat in my and on the same folder. I will showcase that as well. But if not there, you just need to call a function for calling the for calling and downloading the netcat from internet. You can just call a function here if you do not have it here, and running the netcat under the command prompt. Very, very simple command. The cmd.exe calling netcat where the netcat is stored, and calling on the Kali IP address. And this is the IP address of attacker machine, which is my Kali machine, and on the port 4444, which is the well-known port for attackers, and open the shell, create an object basically as a WS script, W script dot shell, which will open the command prompt at the Kali machine. So let me show you. If I'll so this is my malware, and this is the netcat on which the malware is placed. Let me just set up the listener. Then we will start with the analysis. Sudo netcat, and let's go and let's double click this. So this is a test file. If I'll go to developers, I'll call the macro. These are all my macro functions. And if I want to showcase the Visual Basic code, this is the same code that is written that I have just explained. Very simple, very nice, very neat and clean. Nothing fancy, nothing there. Just doing the work that we wanted to do. If I'll go back, I already got the reversion. Who am I? This is the name of my uh, uh, this is the username of my machine. If I want to call it the host name, I want to call it the pwd, and if I want to open the PowerShell.exe minus cp bypass, I have already get ls. If I start running, now from here I can do lateral movement and all the stuff, but that is not the objective of this video. I might create a very nice red team series on which I will showcase bypassing a lot of stuff, either email gateways or EDRs, which I have introduced in my first book. If you have read my first book, that is purely on bypassing the network protocols. Network protocols, not from like OSPF BGP. Yes, there is one chapter, but network protocols include everything. Protocols including your email gateways, protocols including your DNS, protocols including your EDRs, protocol, and so on. So I might write a complete video series on red team, especially on how we bypass the EDRs and sort of stuff. I had written a paper long back how we bypass EDRs using encryption. If you like, you can go and read it. But there is a complete malwares playlist on my YouTube channel, which you can go and explore, which has almost like every details on it. Okay. Now we will start with the malware analysis. So if you go here, I have already given each and every command what these commands are doing. Then I have introduced emotet because I wanted to do an Excel file as well, but then I remembered I have already performed this on emotet. So you can go and take this as an example. How I extracted it, what is the summary. Then we got like IOCs and detection rules I created for SIM, yara rules, and some of the sources, and just branding some of my things. Okay, so you can go for and look for each and every command that is there. Now we will start with the analysis. So I'll start my Kali machine. So the very first the very first tool I'm going to use is Mraptor. Basically, we do like this. This will detect the macros in my uh, malicious file. Let me just clear it. So this particular Mraptor has already said that there is something suspicious in this particular demo file, which is matching with function AutoOpen and call. Of course, it will exit code 20, and it has already given me a suspicious on this. So let's find out if there are any DDE links basically. So for that, we will use the MSODD tool, no DD links. Let's look for basically to extract the embedded objects. Let's use OIE obj. Let me just little bit do it. Let me clear screen and let me run it again. So it is giving me the file name. This file could be of OX. It could have the XML links in this, and then it started using the debug function, and it has unzipped my file, and it has created a VBA project.bin. Then it is checking the stream project, docm, VBA this document, VBA project, VBA DIR. So what exactly it is doing at the backend is like doing this. So if it is there, if I 7ZA, just let me check. I think I wrote a wrong command. Okay. Just saying 7ZX. A. Let's look at, yes, it has extracted it. So this is my demo.file. Let's look at the what is there in this XML file. What is the name of the file? This, let's open this file. Subline. So this is the XML file which it has detected. If you go and see something suspicious in this XML file, I can see the complete architecture of the Word file. So it is saying macro enabled, override VBA.data.xml, application open XML, and file C settings.xml. Okay, let's look at what exactly is in something. Let's go to props. If I'll do cat app XML, it is giving me some information. Microsoft Office, nothing much. Let's look at code.xml. It is giving me that this file is being modified by the name Dipanshu. So this could be the attacker's name basically, who has created the file, which is very, very important when you are creating the report. So let's go back and let's go into the realms folder, which is very critical. We didn't get anything in realms folder. Let's go to Word directory. So let's do the cat document.xml. Let's look something critical. Nothing. Cat style. Cat settings. If you could read it, nothing of this. Let's look. This looks interesting. VBA project.bin. Let's look if something. Rather than doing it, I'll go with strings. VBA project.bin, this document, version, office, Windows System 3, get folder name. Very nice. Reverse shell, create object, document open, auto open. Very nice. So we got very interesting attributes, and we got the reverse shell as well using the netcat. So this has given me a very nice information, but how we can automate it? We can use uh, tools like that. So if I'll do the what we call it as OLE ID, rather than spending so much of that time, because this is a demo file. I have not kept that file as like very very sophisticated, but simple as that. But if you get some encrypted files, then you really have to automate it. So if I'll clear this and I run the OLE, so OLE will provide us the information. So the file format is the Windows MS Word 2007, and this is macro enabled document. The container format is OpenXML, encrypted nothing. VBA macros, yes, suspicious, very, very high suspicious. Then any XLM macros, none. External relationships, no. Let's look for now use the OLE VBA, because we have already find out that this has the macros in this. So it will extract the macro for us. And this is the macro that it has extracted. Now it is giving us the information that it has the auto exec function, which will automatically open the document file. It will open the Word file or the publisher document when the file is already open. It will run the shell, wscript.shell, windows script.shell basically run. Then it has the PowerShell commands run. It has some call functions, create objects, and these are the IOCs it has detected. Very nice, very neat, and very this thing. Let's look if there is something, what we call it as obfuscated. Let's look so we can use the decode function, and nothing obfuscated it detected. It gave the same call from this. We can also use another reveal tag onto this. So it will provide the complete strings and all, and very, very critical stuff. Then we can use OIE Dump as well. Let me check if OIE Dump is there with me. If not there, then you can download it. Okay. So one of my favorite tool, I have also mentioned multiple times, that I really like Quick One Scope basically. Uh, and I am keep on modifying this because this is open source. So for this also, I didn't do any uh, updations in this. This particular quick one scope is well furnished and enough to detect these types of document malwares. But if those are some sophisticated or some encrypted malwares, of course you have to rewrite this particular uh, static analysis tool. So I will write like this. Let's check if there is any uh, virus total detection for this. Oops, I think I didn't add the key because this is no worries. You can use it. Let's check if there is any domain in this particular file. No domain it has identified. Now let's analyze it using the docs function. Very easy, very tidy. Within few minutes, it has gave us the very nice information. So OLE file, no, encrypted, nothing. These are the this is the document structure which we have just seen in this after extracting it using 7z. Then it started analyzing the VBA project bin. It has detected subroutine 1, dim function 1, end 1, document type 7. It has an auto open function or a subroutine call, a shell call, create object, W script, and eval function. Now it is analyzing the realms call for file for it, and it has detected the offset for that this particular file has the pk of offset, which is basically running against some yara rule. It has the VBA project bin and VBA.data.xml. It has found the VBA macro. It has not found any type of stomping. These are the VBA macros it has detected, and this is the macro that we just extracted. Okay, so very simple, very nice. Now to detect these types of things, I have written one yara file as well. Oops. Oh, here it is. So if I run this yara file, I think this is the command only. Let me just check. Sudo yara -o. Because I generally put all these yara files into my quick one scope only, but I wanted to showcase it. Mm, Just give me a second. So let's clear it. Sudo yara. Then we have yara file. Detect macro against demo.dc. Let me just set my detect macro. Here, let me just paste it and run it again. Sorry. Okay. So it is not able to detect out of it. So that's okay. But this is the yara file. If you place it, if I'll place this file, detect yara in download. Okay. Click on scope. If I'll go to modules. Okay. If I'll go to system, Windows, yara rules, and this. And if we run sudo different scope -help, and now we run it against yes. So it has the yara rules matching for this. Okay. So this is the very small video which I really wanted to showcase you guys. And you can just go to the blog and you can actually look for the emotet analysis as well. I will put the link in this. So basically, if I'll go to down, this is the emotet analysis which I did, and you can just go for this and look for the emotet analysis. I have done it very like in depth emotet analysis, and I have also published the GitHub for this. I think I moved the GitHub under the threat hunting. You can go and then you can go to emotet and you can see the complete analysis of the emotet here as well. But I would really suggest that you go through my blog. That is very nice and all. And I will also put the YouTube links for this video, which I am recording here at the top. Okay, so by the time the video you will see, it already has the YouTube links and everything. And stay tuned for my Udemy tutorial on complete threat hunting like a pro. This will give you the real hands-on analysis on the real world malwares and with examples. It will include your executables, your Excel files, document files, your PDFs, then your Wireshark network captures, VMwares, Docker threat hunting, Kubernetes threat hunting, and much more. So stay tuned for that. I will definitely publish uh, uh, such uh, such course very soon. So stay tuned, and I would really like to, if you really like my work, I have put some UPI codes. You can just buy me a coffee for that if you really like the work. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more videos and keep liking, share, and subscribing my channel. Hope you have a good weekend.